As you can honestly tell, I did not do any of that. I know, I'm sorry. This is part 3 of Final Fantasy V, part of the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. Let me tell it to you as bluntly as possible. Yeah, this game ain't an easy thing. And besides, we're supposed to be heading to our next stop on our journey. And this is the place. Besides, there's no fun in just, well, doing regular fights. Well, that was simple enough. Yes, I'm setting ABP boost to 4 times. Anyway, let's head to town. I'll admit, it's a bit heartwarming. Oh yeah, battle axe, longsword, and dagger. Not much in terms of weapons and armor. Besides, this place also has some gear that you probably will miss out on. On the other hand, the Kenpo Gi. Optimum. Yeah, Kenpo Gi will actually boost his defense. His defenses are bad, but it don't matter. Besides, I'm going to be working my butt off to get stronger. Oh yeah, let's find the pub. Oh yeah, the pub's right here. No, there's the inn and the item shop. But sooner or later, I'm going to have to stock up on getting tons of medicine. Like having a 99 everything. And believe me, thanks to the Pixel Remasters now coming to consoles, which came 2 years too late, mind you, I swear, they could have just at least brought it over on the same day, instead of having it be limited. That's what hurt. And we got our hands on some silver specs. They basically prevent darkness. And they'll be useful for our White Mage. Although its defenses are pitiful, it's in the back row. Oh yeah, the magic shop. Oh yeah, this one gives us now time magic and summon magic. Very nice. Slow, regen, and mute. We'll get those for now, and then later on we'll make sure we get the rest. Yeah, I will... Time for us now to head for the castle itself. We've arrived in Castle Walse, but there's much to do. No, I know what this leads to. Leads to trouble. But, thanks to the fact that we can turn off encounters, this is just a cakewalk. You get speed, money, definitely, and more money. And we named it the Elven Mantle. The Elven Mantle, a cloak that sometimes evades physical attacks. We'll give that to Ferris, and having high evasion is certainly helpful. I will say it right here, Final Fantasy IV is also awesome for another reason. The 4-job Fiesta. I've heard a lot about it, and it's actually awesome. I'm thankful that we can be able to dash, but once we get the Thief class, then we have to massively do serious dashing. Who is this guy? I'm the famed pickpocket lone wolf, here to all miscreants. Now, how about you get me out of here? I diggity dang. Another cunning jailbreak by a lone wolf the pickpocket. Guess I'll owe you one. Toodles. Ah. Phew. Just rusty. I was starting to worry we'd be stuck in here for good. Or maybe because the fact that they're that dumb. No, there is something in here. Well, let's find out what it is. And now we gotta deal with elf toads and ice soldiers. This is actually a clear sign that we might be in for a fight. Oh yes, ice magic, of course. This is why being a monk has its advantages. You missed. All right, very good. Alright, nice. Gallup has mastered HP plus 10%, which is nice, which adds 10% of your max HP, giving it a needed increase. Yeah, now we gotta solve through this puzzle just to reach the end. Nice, not bad. Yeah, we're about to have a fight on our hands right now. So, let's see what we got. I am Shiva, the ice goddess. If you would command me, first you must prove your worth. How much you want to bet I'm going to end up failing at it? And this guy hits hard. Yep, Lena's gonna have to be all healing. Better get them healed up quickly. Lena died. Looks like this one's gonna be a bust. Just as I'm actually doing pretty good, I end up dying. When I finish. Yeah, we failed. Sorry, but we'll come back here much later. Don't worry, this playthrough ain't done yet. Let me turn off encounters for a bit, because apparently Shiva's a tough foe. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer. And besides, can't believe I got whacked! Seriously! That's embarrassing even for me. But in the meantime, let's see if we can get what we can. Found a tent, found money, and a phoenix down. So basically, we got all the items. Let's pay a visit to the throne room. Princess Lena, This is certainly a pleasant surprise.
King Walse, you look well. I come with a request. Please, stop amplifying the power of the water crystal.
You must be joking. I could never do that. The crystal's power allows my people to live in comfort.
King Walse, if left as it is, the crystal will shatter.
I have heard about the incident with the wind crystal. However, there is no evidence to suggest the same thing will happen to the water crystal. Furthermore, I am certain that the people would be opposed to ceasing the crystal's amplification. Look, we don't have time to be arguing over it. Oh, now you decide to believe it.
Holy moly, what's going on?
Well, let's see where it's going to end up.
It's an emergency. A meteorite fell near the Tower of Walse.
What? There is no time to lose. Assemble the guard. To the tower at once.
Yes, sire.
Pardon this interruption. I believe you understand the severity of the situation. We'll continue this later. Move out! Also, now they decide to listen to us. Karma has a really screwed up way of reminding people of that. As tempting as this is, I'd rather take the long way around. Or not, because I'm probably going to get wrecked again. Besides, I still gotta work my butt off in getting the job, so you know what? Screw it. We'll do it my way then. Have it land here. Yep. Garula suddenly went berserk and stormed into the tower.
We didn't stand a chance. The king went after it. Some soldier I've never seen before went in too.
Garula took us by surprise. It's never tried to attack anyone before. That's a clear sign telling you that something is up. Oh my god, Pawn's Chorus. Oh yeah, it has the Frost Rod, which means it's more effective. Yeah, Pawn's Chorus is one of those blue mage skills. Oh, hello, a Wyvern. In the PS1, it's like Y and Burn. Yeah, the localization for the PS1 version of this was just bad. Really bad. I mean, I first played Final Fantasy V when the RPGE translation. That's how I know. Garula's upstairs. Please, save the crystal. A Wyvern and a Paz de Sol. Yeah, have a deep freeze. Nice, Barnes is now level 10. He's gonna need it. In the meantime, let's head this upstairs. We get this chest, the Silk Robe. A fancy silken robe. I swear, Final Fantasy V is when the game starts to get a bit more expressive with the characters. And that's what I kind of like about it. Alright, both Lena, Gallop, and Ferris are now level 10. Just wait till I have to get them to level 20 or so, and I gotta deal with something like with level 5 death. Alright, we got Maiden's Kiss. Let's also save our game for good measure. Let's leave me, I don't want to leave things to chance. Nice. Lena and Ferris both mastered White and Black Magic level 6. Yeah, the last part is going to be the tough one. Yeah, because they now have to get a lot of AP just for them to basically get stronger here. Like, to get the needed advantage. Alright. Let's check each one. That's a dead end. We first get the ether. Now we gotta head to the other side. And a silver armlet. Very good. Now that we got everything, no one's dying on my watch. This is just wrong on so many levels. Gotta be necessary. Besides, I hope that you guys enjoyed what I did with part 1, having to explain the jobs in all detail. But I decided to spiff things up once we get the later jobs. Trust me, it's something I've always wanted to do. Well, we made it to the crystal room. They're controlling you, aren't they? Well, I won't let you destroy the crystal. Uh-oh, here it comes! This is the next boss, Garula. Okay, let's check its stats. Level 3, 1200 HP, no weaknesses. Guess I'll have to start buffing up the party with using protect spells. I hate when it's protect, it's only just one. Rush does mortal damage. Oh yeah, he has the Elven Mantle. She has... Oh no, they have the sap status as well. That's not good. Alright, now everyone has Protect. And that's the end of that. Yeah, get wrecked. That was not pretty, but it was worth it.
The crystal!
And like before, it breaks.
We were too late!
Lord Galuf.
Me? You know who I am?
Lord Galuf. I couldn't protect it. Forgive me.
Hey, stay with me, man! Please, tell me who I am!
Protect. Fire Crystal.
The crystal fragments are glowing. Are they going to give us their power too?
Resting within the shards, a warrior's spirit. Time Mage. Berserker. Red Mage. Summoner. Can't even get that. Mystic Knight.
What's going on? The tower! It's sinking!
Yeah, we better get out of here fast.
Ah! Sildra! 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 You're alive!
She saved us.
Sildra! Sildra, use the last of your strength to save us. What are you saying? Sildra, you can't die. I won't let you. Sildra, thank you. Sildra.
Man, it's messed up. Okay, so now that we got our hands on some new jobs, time to begin explaining things. Because after all, there's a lot that you need to know about all the different jobs you're going to be seeing. Give me 1 second because, yeah, this one won't be pretty. So anyway, let's get started. Up first is the Red Mage. The requirements for some of these jobs, you get them at the Water Shrine. Red Mage only has 4 job levels. They have moderate strength, magic, and agility. Can boost the power of any element. And yeah, Red Mages also have one other advantage. Much grinding is needed to get dual cast. Not only that, but Red Mages get access to up to level 3 white and black magic. But dual cast, well, it lets you cast 2 spells at once. Either be red magic or anything else. White, black, summon, time. The possibilities are endless. Don't know about blue magic though, so yeah. Next up on our list is the Time Mage. The Time Mage, like most jobs, have 7 job levels. And yeah, they're mostly used as a supporting role. They have moderate magic and agility, but poor strength and stamina. High magic makes rods very effective. And in terms of time magic, you get a lot, such as agility, regen, haste, silence, gravity, stop, you name it. At level 6, you'll get access to stuff like Meteor and Quick, which can be very, very powerful. Next up is the Summoner. And this one, yeah, it has, without a doubt, one of the highest magic modifiers in the entire game at plus 33. High magic does make rods very effective. On the other hand, however, though the Summoner has 6 job levels, yes, some summons have requirements, meaning you have to find them. Only the first 3 that you'll encounter, Chocobo, Sylph, and Remora, can be purchased in shops. The other summons, however, you gotta hunt them down. And some of them are very powerful, such as Golem, which is very useful, Odin, Leviathan, and Bahamut. Very good. Now it's time we talk about one that really brings out the Unga Bunga strats, the Berserker. The Berserker only has 2 job levels, Berserk and Equip Axes. They have the highest strength and stamina modifiers. The only problem is that the Berserkers cannot be controlled, and they're always on the attack. But on the other hand, there are some nasty strategies with the Berserker. Having it with the Gaia Hammer as well as giving it a Crown of Thorns or a Thornlet basically rolls its magic stat to the negatives. But in the original, I don't even know if the Pixel Remaster has this, but doing this in a way raises your magic up to 255. Combine it with the Gaia Hammer, and you have yourself a really busted strategy, a busted ass tactic. Not kidding. And now we reach the Mystic Knight. Mystic Knight is, yes, it's not as great. But on the other hand, it has no stat penalties. Its stats are mostly mixed. They have access to most equipment and gear, but they're mostly effective when you can join it with other jobs, like dual wield and rapid fire. Yeah, it becomes very powerful and very busted. Not to mention, they combine magic to deliver powerful attacks. And if you're able to master it, the results are insane. There is one other job, but we are not going to talk about that until much later in the game. I'll have to worry about the White Mage and Black Mage much later, since right now it's time we mix things up. Also, I believe we might be able to level up Bart's a bit more. Honestly, I would. But on the other hand, Final Fantasy V, with all these different jobs, I have to wonder if the message about it was pretty clear. That all these different jobs that you get, they're basically a sign. A sign that, well, as you know, this game came out when the Japanese economy tanked. Not only that, yes, all these different jobs mean that people have too many occupations. Not to mention the story behind it, the story itself. Basically seeing how the old are basically using the power of the crystals to please their way of life. Yeah. I find it symbolic yet also depressing. So for this, I'll hold on to jobs a little longer and then I'll start switching things. I'm going to switch things up because I have to. Okay, it's now time we talk to the king, because apparently this guy should have known better than to take their advice. Wait, where is he? Where is that dunce?
Princess,
You were completely right.
King Walse, you mustn't strain yourself.
You must hurry to Karnak. Their fire crystal is being amplified with a machine similar to ours.
It seems that a meteorite has fallen outside of
Karnak as well. There's no time to lose. Yep. Honestly, they brought this to themselves. And this is a clear sign, because Bart's world represents the youth, whereas, well, I won't spoil it per se, but when we get there, I'll explain it. Yeah, it's been fun, Windbreak. Sadly, however, you can't fly over mountains, which sucks. So, let's head in here. The Walse meteorite. And then out of nowhere,
Parts!
did he just warp?
We won't know until we try.
This place feels so familiar, and the soldier in that tower knew me. Who am I? Yeah, sorry I didn't wait and all that. Like I said, I'm trying so hard to get this channel growing, but after much advice, you notice that I'm doing a lot of things like editing. Yeah, with 2 crystals destroyed, those meteors at there, guess what? The seal's starting to weaken a bit. But it's a clear sign that just, sheesh. I wonder if things are going to get any better here. Because if push comes to shove, I'll grind my butt off. At least we're making progress with this, so yeah, you notice that battles are getting cut, because I don't want this to be too boring. I don't want to waste your time. And I can understand that. Oh goody, we have 8 years in zoos. Take out the zoo. Oh my god, yep, the feeler ability, which means you're hit with old status. Meaning that your levels get severely dropped to the down low. Hey, stop picking on Galuf. You're dead. Much better. And everyone's now at level 11. And we get another elixir. Yeah, we're going to save those elixirs. They're going to come in very handy. You got to head all the way down south now. That got really ugly quick. Yeah, now they're healed. Let's continue. There's Karnak. I'm going to have a field day with the Blue Mage class, trust me. Yep, there you go. There's Karnak, as well as that fire-powered ship. Nice. Barnes has mastered Equip Armor, which means the last one is Equipped Swords. I think it's time to have him switch up jobs. Let's make him a Blue Mage. Be right back. That was unexpected. Sorry. Alright, so now we've gotten much of it. There is not much. Optimally confirmed. The reason why we gotta be a blue mage is because, well, we gotta get stronger. I think it's time we start switching things up. Let's make her into a black mage. And have her with white magic level 6. Yeah, that's gonna boost it up. While she will become a white mage. There. That way you'll see a boost in their magic stats. Yeah, let's use a tent. That's better. Now we arrive in the town of Karnak. Let's take the opportunity to get new gear. You there! Don't move!
What?
There they are! Huh? You're in league with the monsters! We saw you all crawl from the meteorite! Don't try to deny it! What have we done? Huh? Who are you? Oh, horse feathers. Huh? My great escape, and it's another cell. That was the last of my explosive too. Nuts! Why are they laughing? Oh, you kids think that's funny, do you? Doesn't matter. My name's Sid.
What? The same Professor Sid who made those terrible machines to amplify the crystals? Forgive me. That was rude.
No, you don't have to apologize. It's the truth, after all. I'm to blame for everything. One day, many years ago, I found a faded old tome in the library of the ancients. It is said that thousands of years ago, the crystals held much more power than they do now. So I studied the crystals at Tycoon, Walse, and Karnak, and built machines to enhance them. But I was wrong. Increasing their power output only caused them to shatter. Oh, it's all my fault. But why are you locked up? I was too late to save the crystals in Tycoon and Walse. Figured I could at least save the one here in Karnak. But when I tried to switch off the machine, they threw me in here. Sounds like we're on the same team, you and us. You're here to protect the crystal? Yup, we were asked to, by this. What? That's a crystal shard! Who are you people? This is terrible! Terrible! Professor Sid! What's happened? You were right all along. The crystal's cracked. What? I turned off the amplifier, but the crystal's power output has only increased. The fire-powered ship. Yes, what about it? Most likely the fire-powered ship is leeching power from the crystal. Professor, please, we cannot do this alone. You have to help us. I'll need these folks to lend a hand. What? But they were seen coming out of the meteorite. They're in cahoots with that werewolf. If they can't help, I guess I can't either. All right, Professor. You're willing to help me, right? I'll go ahead of the fire-powered ship. It's not exactly a safe place to be. You get ready and meet me there. I'll be waiting. Finally, they let us out. But if you're wondering, yeah, that's gonna be for something much later. I'm just letting you know this right now. Yeah, many of these chests are blocked by the flames. And the fact they're willing to use the fire like this too recklessly. It's a clear sign that these guys truthfully do not care what happens. It's as if they're like too lax, too uncaring. And that's a problem. Professor Sid is waiting at the fire-powered ship. Where could the Queen have gone at a time like this? I guess that's what happens when you rely way too much on technology. Technology thinking. The werewolf! Don't let it in! We scared him off using some of Professor Sid's explosives. But he'll be back. You can count on it. Too selfish! That is the thing. Now, where were we? Oh, right. Here, take this. Now we can start buying gear. Seriously, these guys are like no laughing matter. Okay, now we got weapons and armor. Good. Now they can at least hold their own. And I'm not selling that. Or this. Or this. Seriously? Don't sell the Kempo Gi either. Or the Elven Mantle. And yeah, the story's lacking. Of course we don't need the crystal to make great weapons and armor. But now that we can't use it, price has gone up. This is Karnak, a town made prosperous by the fire crystal. These crackpots from the library of the ancients have been saying we should stop using the crystal. They've gotten so bothersome the queen built a wall to shut them out. Obviously that means you can't get to the library anymore. They're a bunch of crackpot dirtbags, that's what. And now we get access to level 3 magic. Gravity and stop. I am going to have to take some extra time. Why? Because let me tell you, I'm going to have to grind up to get more money. More money means that I can be able to do more. Let's also not forget the piano here. He's already at level 3. Yeah, it's like these guys just don't care. But it's also a clear sign that, yeah, Final Fantasy V is basically a symbol, like a reminder of a national economic crisis that went down. I said this already many times, but I hope that you guys seem to understand it. Because if anything, it just teaches us. It just shows us that, yeah, the young would end up paying the price for the actions of the old, while the old, who were pretty much responsible for it all, would come out of it all right. You've ever heard of a monster called Crudas? Once alone, it'll use flash on you. Look out. It's a clear sign of what they plan to do. It's a clear thing that, yes, they do not care. Some of these people don't care, especially the old that, well, were responsible for causing the economy to basically crater. And yeah, after World War II, Japan became prosperous for several decades, but that was fated not to last. And as a result, the market bottomed out. And what followed would be a period of the lost decades, which to this day has lasted. It has lasted now for 30 years. And I fear they may not be able to get out of it. That's kind of the thing. Now, where's that item? Yeah, I still enjoy Final Fantasy V for its gameplay and everything, but when you get right down to it, this game serves as a tale of how this game was made when the economy pretty much cratered, and I mean it went kaput. And to this day, I don't know if Japan's gonna get out of it. They're still stuck in it. Yeah, I think I'm going to be done here. When next we meet in part 4, we will be heading into the fire-powered ship. Why? We gotta stop the fire crystal from overloading. As always, if you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button, it means a lot. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you in the next one. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Product provided by Square-Enix. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got prep work to do.